thing we're going to do is talk a little bit about these lessons. You're going to do the opposite, which is called the inverse operations, right? Okay, so we're going to be doing the inverse operations, which means, for instance, when this says y plus 6, you're going to do the opposite operation, which is subtract. You're going to subtract. This one is what? Well, yeah, but it says, what is that doing to the z on that problem? Add, subtract, multiply, divide. What do you see? What do you see? What do you see? You see multiply, so that means you have to divide. Everybody this time. What do you see here? Multiplication. That means you need to divide. Okay? And you always need to divide by the same sign. Don't forget that. Okay. When you get to these problems, now these first problems are not superstar, costar, extra. They are not superstar, costar, extra. Because they only have one step. There's something there, look. Let's erase it. I got it. Okay. It's like there was a little smudge. All right, but these here are superstar, costar, extra. So you don't have to do superstar, costar, extra, but it really should help you. All right, moving on. When we get here, you're going to graph. So you're going to look for the equal underneath, which we call plate. You're going to look for the way it's pointing, which is easier because the variable's on the left. If the variable's not on the left, it makes it a little trickier. Okay. On the last problem, we're going to look for the what's the secret method to see if it's switching? Look for the costar. If the costar is negative, is the costar negative here? Totally. The costar is negative, -4. So if the costar is negative, then we know it's going to change the other direction. So before we even start solving it, we can write that. Who's the costar here? Positive. So it means it's going to stay the same direction. All right, that's pretty much most of the concept. So let's welcome our first guest, coming all the way from California. We have Eva. Let's hear it for Eva. Okay. All right, how do we do the first one? Okay, and if we do it on one side, right? So we're gonna remove our 6 there. Y equals 2, right? 10 bad guys and 6 bad guys.
That makes
16.
-16.
-16. Okay, now we should check our answer. Again, this is more important for the 2 steps, but for the 1 steps also. Let's check. Well, if y is -16, then -16 plus 6 should equal -10. Well, we're going to need another good guys, bad guys. 16 bad guys and, oops, I did that wrong, sorry. 16 bad guys and 6 good guys makes -10. So we did it right. Yay! All right. Okay, second one.
Divide 4.
Divide by
-4.
-4. Now, how do we know it's negative?
There's a negative sign right next to it.
Say it again.
There's a negative sign right next to it.
Right, but how do we know we're going to divide by -4? Because, go ahead.
Because of the 16.
No, sorry. When we're multiplying, dividing, we always need to use the, everybody, I just wrote it here earlier. Everybody, the same sign when you're multiplying, dividing. Don't forget that. I already said it once on this video. Right, everybody? Right. Okay, so we're dividing by negative because we see a negative there. So z is equals to, what do you think? Oh, stop it. It's this new feature that erases stuff when I scribble it. Okay, -4. Am I right? Okay, good. But we can check our answer, though. Let's check our answer. Now, make sure you have this written down so I can give you credit for this assignment. I see some people not writing. Oh, no. So if our answer is right, that means negative 4 times negative 4 would equal positive 16. Is that true? Yep. So, happy face. All right, let's hear it for Eva. All right, next is the Fox, coming all the way from McDonald's. Let's clap a little better than that. Much better. Okay, how we do this one, please?
Okay, so first you take away the extra.
Okay, but we don't know what the extra is yet.
So co-star is 4.
Well, let's do Superstar first.
Okay.
Superstar?
X.
X, good. Co-star? 4. Extra?
7.
7, right, okay.
So
First we get rid of the
7.
extra, right, okay. It's negative 7 if we do it on one side.
We do it on
I
the
can
other
do it
side.
on both sides. Okay. All right, once we get rid of that, then we have 4x is equal to
24.
24 because we subtracted. You could do good guys and bad guys on that, but you really don't have to. All right, and now what?
We subtract, we divide 24 divided by 4.
Divide by 4 on both sides. Now, Eva, are we dividing by a positive or negative 4? Are we dividing by positive or negative 4 here? Right, because it's positive, same sign, right? See? Oh man, I hate when it does that. Okay. All right, so x is equal to
6.
6. Right, now let's make sure we check our answer. Okay, hey, the next person needs to be standing up there, please. All right, let's check our answer. So if that answer is right, then 4 times 6, we're going to put that 6 in where the x is, plus 7 equals 31. Is that true? 24 plus 7. Yeah, that's totally right. That's a really funny.
Kadinsky.
Yeah. All right. By the way, let's hear it for the Fox. All right. Now, by the way, don't be fooled. It doesn't matter which side the variable is on. You solve all these problems the same way. Minus 6 on both sides. You're always getting rid of what's next to the variable. Divide by negative. Oh, this one I forgot to switch on this paper. So it was actually 16 equals negative 4z. All right. So divide by negative 4. You're always getting rid of what's next to the variable. All right. And this one, superstar, co-star, extra, minus 7, same step. 24, right? And divide by 4. Everybody have this written down? All right. Okay, let's hear it for Amber, coming all the way from Sierra Vista Junior High School. Okay, how we do this one, Amber? Superstar is?
T.
T. Good. Co-star?
2.
Yes.
And then,
Can you go closer to the computer, please?
26 is the, negative 26
Yes.
is extra.
Excellent. Okay, good. A little closer, please. And what do we get rid of first?
Negative 26, or the negative.
Good. How do we do that? That's correct.
We change it into a positive.
Yeah, good job. You're doing really well. You're doing super well. I know you're nervous and you're a little shy, but you're doing really well. Okay. And I do appreciate you being willing to get up in front of the whole world. Billions of people are watching you on YouTube. Just kidding. All right. So we've got 2t. And when we add those, we get?
38.
Good. 38. Now what?
We do 2.
Do what?
We divide 2.
Yes. Divide by 2 on both sides. And we get t equals 19. All right. Hey, she did an amazing job. I think that's your first time on YouTube, huh? Good job. All right, I see somebody in the front row not writing down and playing with their computer. You better write this stuff down. You can have a missing assignment. All right, now we want to check our answer. So 19, let's check what happens. If we put 19 instead of this t, it will be 2 times 19. It'll be 2 times 19. minus 26 is equal to 12. Is that true? I don't know. 38 minus 26, is that equal to 12? Yup. You always want to check your answer. Okay. All right, next one. I'm going to do the next two by myself real quickly. Superstar, coast, extra, plus, nope, just wait up there, please. Plus 1 on both sides. And after him is supposed to be, Timmy, get up there, please. Okay, 5x is equal to, oh, we need a good guys, bad guys for this one. Actually, let me do it over there so it doesn't get in the way later. Okay, good guys, bad guys for this is going to be 26 bad guys, 1 good guy. Bad guys win by 25. All right, we got to divide both sides by 5. And x is equal to, Dorito Man. So we've got negative 5. Any questions? No? How many people got them all right so far? So many people, oh my goodness. So good. All right. By the way, why don't we look at the ones below real quickly? Again, it's going to be the same exact steps. Plus 26, just like the one above it. So 38 and 2t. Then we would divide by 2. Superstar, co-star, extra. Add 1 on both sides. 27. I'm sorry. Good guys, bad guys. Negative 25 and 5x and divide by 5. Oh no, sorry, it's here. Thank you. All right. Okay, number 6. Let's do this. Any questions so far? Any questions so far? Any questions so far? Yes? No. Okay. All right. Superstar. Everybody. Number 6. Superstar. Who is it? Z. Good job. Co-star. Negative 4. Good. Extra. Negative 5. So we're going to add 5 on both sides. And we get negative 4z is equal to positive 4 because good guys win. All right. Oopsie daisies. 5 and 1. Good guys win. All right. Now divide both sides by positive or negative 4, Eva. Negative, because we're keeping the same sign. Good. Okay, negative 1. Okay? And again, we're going to do the same thing. I'm not checking these because I'm going a little more quickly. But on the test, you really should check your answer. So superstar, co-star, extra will be the same here again. Plus 5 plus 5. This is positive 4. And then negative 4z divided by negative 4. All right, I'm going pretty quickly. But now we have our next guest, Diary of Some Kid from Sierra Vista Junior High School. Let's hear it. No, better than that. Much better than that. Yeah, that's much better. Okay, tell me how to do this problem, sir.
So first you want to do superstar, co-star, and extra.
Okay, who's superstar?
X. Oh wait, superstar.
Wait, is X? Yeah, he's right. I'm just teasing you. Okay,
Scared.
superstar is X. Good job.
Co-star is negative 2,
Good.
and then the extra is positive 1.
Right.
So then you're gonna want to put a negative 1 under the positive 1.
Right. We want to get rid of the extra first. So which choice is that?
It's a B subtract 1 from both sides.
Yay! Good job. Let's hear it for Timmy coming all the way from Mars. He's coming from Mars. Woo! That was a long drive from Mars. All right. How do we do number 8?
All right. So you want to go to negative 5, and then whatever place at the what's it called?
Alligator mouth.
Yeah, alligator mouth. Wherever.
All right. Okay, go ahead.
Wherever.
So is this going to be a closed circle or open circle? I was
It's gonna be
distracted.
a closed circle.
Closed circle, right. Okay, so I'm going to go to negative 5. I'm going to make a closed circle because we like to think of the plate. If you have a plate of the spaghetti, you're going to have spaghetti, you know what I mean. Then it's going to be a closed circle. When there's no plate, like number 9, what's it going to look like, Timmy?
It's gonna be open.
Open circle. So I'm going to do that because I need to change to a marker. So now I'm going to change to a marker. Okay, which way is it going? Left or right on number 8?
It's going left.
Good job. All right, so it's everything that's less than -5, which is pointing to the left. All right, how about number 9?
It's pointing to the right.
It's pointing to the right. Okay, because it's everything greater than -6. All right, any questions? All right, let's hear it for Timmy. Let's have everybody clap, please. Everybody. Even the people that aren't clapping now. Even the people. Finally. Okay. Thank you, everybody. All right, now we've got the rattlesnake coming all the way from where? The desert. Let's hear it for rattlesnake. Okay, so tell us our secret method here. What's the first thing we want to look for?
The co-star.
The co-star. All right, so what's the co-star in the first one?
-4.
-4. What's the co-star in the second one?
2.
2. All right, and so what does that tell us?
We're gonna have to divide by the co-star.
Right, so since this is negative, what does that tell us?
We will have to change the sign.
That you're going to have to change the inequality sign. Good. So instead of pointing to the left, we know that it's going to be pointing to the right. So I would write that before you would start the problem. What about the second one?
It's gonna stay the same.
Stay the same. So I would point that one to the right also. And then you don't have to worry about it. You can just do your 2 steps and not be worried about it. Because you don't want to be worried about it, right? Okay. Go ahead.
You're gonna add by negatives. You're gonna add -6. You're gonna add 6.
Add 6, not add -6. Careful. Okay, so add 6 on both sides. We get -4 is less than 16. Oh, I forgot the x. Okay, x.
You're gonna divide -4 and 16.
Okay. Now, Eva, she said divide by -4. Is she right? Yep, because it's the same sign, everybody, right? Okay. All right, and since we divided by a negative, that's when we changed the inequality sign. Okay, so what's our answer, Dorito Man? It's what?
-4.
-4. Good. Okay, the other one?
Add 7 on both sides.
Add 7 on both sides. Do we agree? Totally. Okay. That gets rid of that one. Oh, boo. Okay, go ahead.
Then divide 2 by 18 because
Right, so we need to write it. We need to add those to get 18. Okay. Okay. And then divide 2 on both sides. We get
9.
9. Yeah. Okay. That's it. Let's hear it for Rattlesnake. Woo! Now we have some extra time in this class. My other classes I didn't, because you're such an amazingly well-behaved class. By the way, these problems are actually not the same as the ones above them. Do you know why? Because I forgot to move, or not forgot, but I just didn't bother to move the inequality from the way it looks. But I changed it to the other side. So these are actually different problems underneath, which is fine. So for here, our co-star is negative again. So we're going to change the sign again.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Right, so I'm going to write that in. And then this one, again, our co-star is positive, so it's going to stay the same. But again, these are different problems. They're not the same. You solve them the same way, but they're not the same because the signs are different. Because the variable's on the other side. So add 6 on both sides, add 6 on both sides, 16, to cross that out, -4x. And then when we divide by a negative, we get a different sign. So again, these answers are not the same as each other. are not the same as each other. Oops, I pushed the wrong button. This answer and this answer are actually opposite from each other. So be careful, yeah. Because x is on the bigger side on this one, and x is on the smaller side on this one. Okay? I just want to make sure you know that. We knew that, Mr. Pass. We're smart. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, right. Plus, so add 7. Oh, add 7 on both sides. 2x is greater than or equal to, that's a terrible greater than or equal to, 18. Divide by 2 on both sides. The answer is 9. That's a really big sign. Let's shrink that sign a little bit. X is greater than or equal to 9. Okay. Bye, YouTube.
Bye,